And speaking of which, today is a very special day because we are kicking off our annual Spring Challenge. Spring Challenge 2024 will be running this year from April 10th to June 30th. We are so very excited to bring this great program back for another year. And so I would like to tell you a little bit about the history of this program and also how you can get involved. So through the years, the program was built to increase the impact and awareness of collaborative stewardship efforts, and we've been doing it since 2008. You may remember, if you've been with us for a long time, that it began as the Garlic Mustard Challenge, and then more recently it was the Spring Invasive Species Challenge, but we have since expanded the scope of the program, hence now being the Spring Challenge. The work is happening, we know that, but Spring Challenge asks us to unite and do whatever our role, we do more together. The value to participants like yourselves, some groups find it helpful for their data management, and some use the big group number to command attention for their partners and stakeholders. Some groups enjoy being celebrated on TSN social channels, and some just enjoy being a part of the initiative with other groups. Some individuals find inspiration in the spirit of it all, and some say it's how they got to know TSN and or participate in groups where they live. So we help to connect local member communities and also local organizations in general with interested volunteers that can then go out and do some great work and then report it, and we can all celebrate our successes together. All of it counts. So whether you are a volunteer or whether you are a professional steward doing your day-to-day work, we encourage you to report your hours to the TSN Spring Challenge. We are more than happy to take both volunteer and professional hours. Speaking of it all counts, we want to brag about a little bit of the great stats that all of you helped contribute to last year. So we had 50,817 total hours of stewardship reported. Absolutely incredible. We could not have done that without the 13,604 total participants, which was our highest single year ever. We are also very proud to say that the program generated over 1.6 million in work hour value poured into our local ecosystems. And to clarify, so the program, I shouldn't say generated, the program documented all of the amazing value that all of you contribute to local ecosystems in your communities. So we are so proud of those stats for this year, or for this past year, and we're excited to try to do even better this year. So in order to get involved, we encourage you to report early and often using our easy online form. That's stewardshipnetwork.org/spring. Hours remain our primary metric. So regardless of the different category that you choose to report in, different activities that you are reporting in the form, hours will be the consistent metric. And we will shout out your rolling do more achievements and honor those that do most at the end. I must at this point give a shout out to a couple of our winners from last year. So our Community Cup winner was the Huron Arbor Cluster. So congratulations. The Partner Cup winner last year was Milwaukee Riverkeeper. And the Solo Cup winners, it was shared between Whitney and Lisa Field. And those are just a few of the honors that we have as a part of the Spring Challenge. So we encourage you to get out there and report as much as you can and participate in the friendly competition aspect of the challenge. Based on some feedback that we got from last year's form, we've made a few improvements. So new to the reporting form this year, we are accepting multiple categories in one entry, so you can submit multiple different workdays of different categories in the same form submission. And we're also encouraging folks to directly upload your own files and formats if necessary. So if you have a spreadsheet that you're tracking your various workdays, you can upload that file straight to the form, and that'll make it maybe a little bit easier for you. We still encourage you to report early and often, as we say, because we love to update those numbers consistently throughout the challenge. And so, but if you have an accumulation of workdays in a spreadsheet, you are more than welcome to do so. And we're bringing back TSN Spring Challenge Boost this year. The program, or the aspect of the program, made a splash last year, and so we are bringing it back. We've got a bunch of great prizes for you to choose from, and winners generally are the ones that are submitting early and often. So you can submit, and on a weekly basis, we'll be choosing winners. randomly selected from the folks that submitted in the previous week. And if you look at stewardshipnetwork.org/spring, you can see all of the examples of the great prizes that we have put together. And thank you so much to everybody, all of the partner organizations that contributed to those boosts. We simply could not have done it without you. Reporting opens today, so April 10th. Go out and tell your partners and your networks to visit stewardshipnetwork.org/spring. And we are so very excited to see all of the great work that everyone does this year. Again, April 10th to June 30th. And let's do more together.